Hello, this is Thomas Verlik, and I am with the Vic Strickhouse and his Big Idea Mastermind. Big Idea Mastermind is by far the fastest growing company that is in a work from home business. It's loosely associated with Empowernetwork. It's using the compensation plan of Empowernetwork, but it is not Empowernetwork, and it's our own child. And as David Wood, the co-founder of the Empowernetwork, said, he's never seen anything like it. Actually, he didn't even know about Big Idea Mastermind 5 or 6 weeks ago. Vic launched or pre-launched Big Idea Mastermind in late December. It was actually December 20th, and I became one of the founding members, and you can also become a part of the Big Idea Mastermind if you join our team with me. You know, if you have nothing, let's say you're broke, or you are struggling to make money from online for months or years, I can relate to that. I've got a story to tell you. You know, many years ago, I was a refugee, as you can hear from my accent. You know, I wasn't born in America. I was born in Europe, in what was then Czechoslovakia, and I kind of escaped from Czechoslovakia through the mountains. Well, not from Czechoslovakia. Actually, I bought a trip to Yugoslavia. And from Yugoslavia, I took off to the Alps, to the mountains, and it took me several days to actually get to the other side, to the free world, you know. And I had a backpack, but it was so, well, it wasn't that heavy, but it was on my back. And you know, those mountains between Yugoslavia and its neighbors, Italy and Austria, those are the so-called Julian Alps, and I kind of underestimated them. You know, they got this dense bush with thorns, you know, and I only could move overnight, and I really kind of have only a slight idea where I was going, and it was so hard to push myself through those bushes, you know, and rocks and you know whatnot, that I got stuck. I was kind of hanging in the air, and my feet were not even touching the ground, and I had to extricate myself from the backpack, you know, kind of like a parachuters, you know, when they get stuck in the trees, they had to you know, unbuckle everything and then just jump down and leave everything behind. That's exactly what I did. I had still my little backpack, I mean my little kind of a pocket where I had a, you know, some money and some documents, but that was pretty much it. Oh, and a knife, and which I fortunately never had to use against some animals or something, and water, and that all I had, you know. And so when I got to the west, you know, I literally had nothing, and I had still some my summer clothes. I was in my you know, just like jacket and shorts, and I didn't even have a toothbrush to my name, and I didn't have a fork, you know. And we were getting those meals as a refugees, and we took them to you know, our place where we stayed at the time. And you know, I realized I got no knife or fork. You know, they didn't even give you these plastic things, so it was in kind of a platter, you know, made from aluminum, you know, aluminum. So I had to tear the edge off and eat, you know, form a little spoon from the edge of the plate and eat with that. You know, so you know, if you are thinking you're broke, you know, think about that, you know, too. But then, you know, after a few years of waiting, you know, and then applying and all the legal process, I finally got into North America, and I started life here. And I bought a mattress, you know, I bought some dishes, and you know, some clothes, and you know, started to work, and little by little, you know, you gather all this stuff, and then you meet a significant other, and you move in together, and you get married, and you have kids, I've got 2 kids now, as you see in the behind me. You know, those are those creations. They're creations. You know, and then you realize that, you know, you got significantly. I got a car and whatnot, and you realize you got significantly more than you had. You know, when I was back in Europe as a refugee. You know, when I didn't even have a toothbrush or toothpaste. You know, so we got significantly more, but it's just basically you realize it's just stuff, you know. And when you work for somebody, you realize at the end of the day you are just, that's what you do, you just work for somebody, and maybe there is something more, you know. And I can promise you there is something more to everybody. You know, everybody was created for higher purpose, and I encourage you to think hard about it. And you know, think about what you came here on this earth to accomplish. And I can almost guarantee that for most of us it's not going to work, you know, from 9 to 5 every day and get stuck in the traffic. I don't think this is the purpose we were supposed to live through. And or if you're at home, you know, you take care of your kids, or you know, that's fine. But I think there should be more to it. And this is a great time you're living in, the time of the internet, but it's actually possible for you to create not just income or income stream, but to be part of something bigger, you know, something more meaningful, something more purposeful. And I can promise you, let's go there together. You know, we can all do this together. And if you register on the link below for the free webinar, you can shoot questions at me, and we can go through everything in larger detail. So until then, see you later.